Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. I don't have my niqab on. I just have my hijab, so I'm using my veil to just kind of like cover my face. But I'm over here at the Islamic Center in Redmond. So Redmond, Washington, and it's a beautiful sunny day today. And I'm just going to show you around. I'm going to turn the camera the opposite way. There we go. So as you can see, the Islamic Center is quite large and beautiful over here. Salam! Hello! Thanks for joining me today. I'm just waiting for the Umrah class to start. Hello! Salam, brothers and sisters. Salam alaikum. I'm outside on this beautiful day. I'm in Redmond, Washington, and I'm waiting for the class for the Umrah to begin, and it's actually going to start at about 2:30. And so it's very sunny out here, very warm. I went in to do Salah a little while ago. I was praying Dur, and that's very nice and peaceful. And so I did take film some video when I was inside, and I'm gonna put that on a separate video. But this is mosque. And I'm not wearing niqab, so I'm just covering my face with my veil a little bit today. It's kind of hard to maneuver this phone around with one hand, but yeah, I don't have my niqab on, so I'm just covering myself with my veil a little bit. So I'm actually in my car because I'm waiting for the class to start. And I need to roll up my windows and probably go in. So the class is going to start in about 15 or 20 minutes. So I'm just going to close my windows. It's really hot out here today, so I'm going to leave them cracked a little bit so I can get some air in here. But I think it should be okay for me to stay live through the class, but I haven't asked them yet, so I'll have to go in and do that. So I wanted to kind of address my last live video too, and that was talking about the communication on my channel. Students? Oh, no, we're just having a one-time class to learn about our trip to Umrah, so we're just going to go over the topics of what's expected, probably what we should take along, things like that. So I'm just waiting for the class to start. It starts in about 20 minutes. And so I'm outside of the Redmond Islamic Center right now in my car. So I'm going to take you all in there with me live, but I'm probably going to put you in my purse. Because I need to ask them first if I can keep on, you know, doing my recording or doing my live session through there. I think that it'll be okay because they said they wanted to try and broadcast it anyway, but I don't know for sure yet because I haven't asked, so I want to do that. Anyway, yeah, I'm in Redmond, Washington. Yeah, I'll just leave it running. I'll leave it running in my purse while I walk in and ask them. So, oh yeah, well anyway, I wanted to address my last video because I was talking about how my my communication was shut off on my channel. So technically, really, I don't know if they disabled my comments or not. They may not have, because after I sent messages on Twitter to the YouTube support team, and I went inside my creator studio and I sent them messages, I noticed that possibly my communication was open, like my response section where people can post replies and things like that. But for some reason, I wasn't able to see it on my end, and every time I tried to talk to somebody else, I couldn't. And when I tried to go in from different ways to see my communication from all of you, it wasn't showing up. So I don't know if it was a glitch on their end or if they had disabled it or not. Not sure, but it's working now, and I'm gonna leave that video that I put up before because it's still affecting a lot of other people. So and at least YouTube is aware of it, and they know how I feel about it, and I'm gonna leave that up there. But yeah, so my communication is working again. I thought that I opened it or reopened it myself in the studio, but maybe it was always working. I don't know. Yeah, maybe it was a glitch. Who knows? It was super upsetting though, I gotta tell you, especially after I was hearing from other YouTube people that their communications had been completely shut down and I couldn't access mine either. So I was like, how am I supposed to talk to people? That's just not okay. But anyway, it's nice to be out here in Redmond. It's nice to visit this mosque. This is actually the first time I've been to this particular mosque. And it has a nice Islamic school inside for the kids. And it's actually set up really nicely. Salam! How are you? Thanks for joining me. So the class should be starting in about, looking at the clock now, about 15 minutes. So maybe it would be a good time to go in. So I'm just going to, I'm going to turn the camera around so you can go to the door with me, and then I might stick you in my purse for a few minutes. Because technically I want to make sure it's okay. Is there any other revert that you watch videos of? I have watched some videos on different reverts from different areas of the world because it is interesting, but not a lot. Yeah, I don't cover the same when I'm out in the normal public in Washington State. People out here don't wear niqab that much. I cover when I'm on the video because it's going worldwide and it's all over the place, and for a lot of reasons, privacy, to try not to offend someone else in the religion from a different area, and also, to have respect for, other people. But anyway, I'm gonna flip around the the camera and try to walk you into the mosque with me. Here we go. And so right now I'm yeah, I know, sorry. Okay, so I'm locking my car and I am grabbing my keys. I'm gonna take my cover too. I have a bigger cover thing. Okay, so this is Redmond, Washington. Very sunny, beautiful out here. And here's a mosque. Close the door here. Okay. Alright, so this is the mosque. And inside we're gonna have the class for Umrah. I was in earlier and I did take some video earlier and I was praying Salah. So once I get to the door, I'm gonna put you in my purse because I just want to make sure it's okay with them before I, film the class or anything like that. So, okay, sticking you in my purse now, everybody. Good, how are you? I have a, whoops. I have an Islamic channel on YouTube where I teach about Quran and what it's like to be a Muslim woman revert. And but I wanted to ask permission before I put any of it. Is it okay? Okay, thank you. Thank you. So brothers and sisters, this is the classroom where we're going to be learning about the trip to Umrah. And I think that they're going to be broadcasting it live with the camera anyway. So I have permission to keep you here with me for the class. So that's nice. MashaAllah. Class starts in about 10 minutes, I believe.
How was traffic?
Traffic was all right, not too bad. Yeah, it was.
You're all the way from Olympia, right?
Olympia, yes, yeah. I'm trying to think where would be a good place for me to sit. Probably here.
Yeah, the sister will be here on the left.
Oh.
In the front, number one. You get in the front, number one.
Right here?
Yeah.
Okay. Of course, being a revert, I sat on the wrong side of the room. So I'm on the left side of the room. So everyone's just setting up right now for the class.
بعد هذا في تفسير. بعد الكلاس 4:30 في تفسير هذا كثير.
I'm going to put my glasses on so I can see what everyone's saying to me. What's that say? Oh, this is interesting. I know, right? It's going to be even more interesting soon because they're going to start the class and talk about the trip to Umrah and what's expected and what we should do and everything like that. They're still setting up right now, and I'm the first one here. Setting up chairs and everything right now. I'm not sure how many people are coming, but I think it's about 20. That's the entrance to the door there. So Imam is setting up and we're helping him. We should be starting soon. Does anybody have any questions while we're sitting here waiting? Like questions about anything?
Yeah, so
They have nice chai tea here.
I wanna give ladies more chair.
Thank you.
Sorry. Because ladies too much.
Oh, more ladies.
More.
More ladies than men. No, actually I don't. I did watch a video on how to perform Umrah, but I think I need to watch it a few times, and I think Imam is going to speak about that when he gets up in front of the class. So that's something I think I need to practice, and it might be a little bit more difficult for me too, since I don't speak Arabic. So when I'm memorizing something in Arabic, it doesn't register the same in my mind as it would if it was in English. So, and it also makes it more difficult because I don't have a very good memory anyway, as it is. I mean, I can remember important events and things like that, but when it comes to languages and things, oh, they vlogged it. I'm gonna try to vlog my trip to Umrah as long as it doesn't interrupt my prayers or interrupt anybody else. I'll do some vlogging, and maybe when I'm at the hotels and things like that, and when we're going to do walking outside and on the buses and things like that. So hopefully I'll be able to get a nice picture for all of you of Kaaba. So people are starting to come into class now. And we should be starting in about 5 or 6 minutes.
Why don't you put sign?
وكلمتك دلوقتي قبل ما تنجح فيها.
شكرا.
Oh, you're welcome.
That's fitness. It's the first time you come to.
First time. It's beautiful. It has a very nice little school too. Yeah, I did.
Check already.
Yeah.
They have restaurant, they have cafe.
Oh, I went there.
If you go straight,
I got nice chai.
chai. Yeah.
I was lucky I was here right in time for Salah. So, yeah. Assalamu alaikum. Where is everybody from? Can you type in where you're from? So the class will be starting in about 3 or 4 minutes, inshallah. Oh, you're from Pakistan? Nice. Actually, my family, my father and my grandmother and my grandfather lived in Pakistan for a while, a long time ago when my father was college age. Oh, from North Africa? Nice. Thank you for joining. So we have people from all over the world in here. This is interesting. It's 2:30 in the afternoon here in America, in Washington State.
I do live in Redmond. I go to go to Morocco.
Christina. Are you going alone to the Umrah? Oh, nice. I'm going alone. I think I'm going to be in a room with 2 other sisters. I'm very excited.
I go Hajj.
Did you?
Yeah, I go.
Oh, I haven't done that.
This is Umrah is
Christina.
Aisha.
What's your name?
Aisha.
Aisha. Oh, Aisha. Beautiful. I have an Islamic channel on YouTube. Islamic teaching what it's like to be a revert, what it's like to be a revert in the West, and reading surahs and talking about surahs and things like that.
Do you know Sister Naya? You know Sister Naya?
No. Does she do that too?
No, she lives in here, but she go last year only.
Looks like we have a lot of sisters.
I live Seattle.
Oh, Seattle? Oh, well, I'm in Olympia.
You live in Olympia?
A bit far, but
I live Seattle, near airport.
looks like we have a lot of sisters going. That's nice.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. Evening. Did you enjoy the weather? MashaAllah. I think it's preparation for the weather over there. Yeah. So I'm on the same. So, inshallah, today we will just give you a summary about our journey, the journey of Umrah, right? And the word Umrah is the same like the word Umr. Umr, Ma'mur, Innama Ya'muru. The Quran mentions many things, right? All have connection with prosperity, right? Maintaining something. Innama Ya'muru Masajid Allah, right? And also the word Umr means the age, right? So this is like the journey of your life, you know, because when you go there, you're going to go to the house of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and sometimes you have to spend your life on it. A long time ago, people take something 1 year, 2 years, you know, from Indonesia, for example. So to motivate you about something in Islam, we have to have in Arabic called ad-dawafi. Something can encourage you, right? So one of them is to talk about the virtue of Umrah. What is the virtue of Umrah, right? Allah SWT said in Quran, وَأَتِمُّ الْحَجَّ وَالْأُمْرَةَ لِلَّهِ. Right? He said complete Hajj and Umrah only for Allah. As we know that Umrah is a sunnah, right? Hajj is wajib. But if you go to Hajj, Umrah become wajib. Right? Like wudu is sunnah. Nabi Muhammad SAW said that the performance of Hajj and Umrah increase a person's lifespan, yeah, and eradicate poverty and sin, just as rust removed from the iron when placed in the furnace. Right? Subhanallah. So two things: make your life longer and also wipe out the sin. Right? Read for me, Shah.
For this way, same reason Imam al-Nawawi has mentioned that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grants stability and guidance to a servant of his. It is mustahab preferred to perform Umrah frequently.
Frequently, the mustahab. Right? Sayyidina Aisha, not only Umrah, he performed about 60 times. Right? Of course, from Medina to Makkah, not too far. Right? So that means if you have ability, physically, financially, it's good something to go Umrah a lot. Right? So Umrah wipe out the sin.
Abu Hurairah radiallahu anhu relates that Rasulullah stated one Umrah is expiation for the sins committed between that and previous Umrah.
Umrah. Who did Umrah last year? You did, right? MashaAllah. Yeah, like Jummah into Jummah, right? Ramadan into Ramadan, they put all in between. Yeah. Okay, so what the condition of Umrah? First must be Muslim, right? As you know that when you drive from Jeddah to Makkah, before you enter Makkah, you can see non-Muslim turn right. Yeah. Must be a sound of state of mind, right? Must be free, but have necessity, power, and ability. Yeah. So therefore, Prophet said, if you intend to do Hajj or Umrah, do immediately, because something happened. Right? Maybe before you are in good health, and suddenly people sometimes become paralyzed, right? Or sometimes you have money and then you don't have money, right? So when you're doing Umrah, you become Allah's guest. Would you like to read for me?
It is narrated from Abu Hurairah. Rasulallah stated, the performers of Hajj and Umrah are guests of Allah. If they seek something from Him, He will grant them. If they seek forgiveness, He will forgive them.
MashaAllah. Right? So when you are there, you are not guest of Salman. Right? You guest of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You know, but be careful, right? When you going to visit like governor or White House, there's a certain protocol you have to follow. What kind of clothes you have to wear. It's the same also. You're going to meet Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you have to also follow certain protocol, etiquette. Yeah. Continue.
In another hadith, the performers of Hajj and Umrah are the special guests of Allah. Whatever they ask for, they are granted, and what they pray for, it is granted to them. And what they spend of, they are rewarded for it. They are granted a recompense of 100,000, 1 million, sorry. Yeah, bad math. Okay, 1 million dirhams for the sake of 1 dirham spent.
Subhanallah. Right? So this is very important if we pray for all type of dua. Because you are, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, you are my guest. You know when you have guests, you want to respect and you have to open everything for the guests. So the Arab very good when welcoming somebody said, Ahlan wa sahlan wa marhaban. Three. Ahlan wa sahlan wa marhaban. Ahlan means you become my family. Ahl. So welcome to my house, you are my family. Wa sahlan, everything easy for you. Wa marhaban is my chest open. Right? Yeah. So therefore, if you go to salam. To the airport in Egypt, you know, you go ahlan wa sahlan wa marhaban. Right? But the problem, some Indonesian ustad went to Pakistan, and in Pakistan they're writing in I think in Urdu, so the word in Arabic writing, right? It's writing like this. So to write like this, Wailun lakum. Wailun lakum. It means woe will be upon you, or hell will be upon you. Right? So, how come I come to your country and he said, woe will be upon you? No, this still means welcome. Welcome. They didn't put like this, so that right? This means welcome is how you write in Arabic. Welcome like this. Like for example, if you go to, inshallah, you go to the Jeddah or Makkah, you will see also like this. If you read it, this is Aisun Karim. Aisun Karim. Lost hope is honor. So how come somebody lost hope and be honored? It's ice cream. Yeah. This is how to write the ice cream in Arabic. Yeah. So Umrah is very easy. You know, basically, when you do Umrah, you have to do 5 things. Number 1, you wear ihram. So inshallah, you get to wear ihram when we are in Medina, right? On the way to Makkah, they call Bil Ali, right? When you wear ihram, don't make intention. So we're going to wear ihram in the hotel, by the bus, and then we stop in the masjid, to Halaifa, or Masjid Bin Ali. We pray 2 rakat, make dua, and then we go to the bus. And before the bus moved, then we said, Nawaitul Umrah, wa ahramtu biha, lillahi ta'ala, or labbaik Allahumma al-Umrah. Why is it? Because before you make intention, all the restriction of Umrah, is not a play. Because as soon you said Nawaitul Umrah, khalas. You have to mention what is forbidden after that. Right? So it's better to make intention immediately before you leave the bus. So intention, and then you go to Makkah, go to the hotel, you decrease a little bit, and then you do Umrah. The first thing you do Umrah is Tawaf. Right? 7 times, stay 7 times, and then Tahallul. You shave your hair. Right? We make in the inshallah. Okay. So, when you the first time enter Makkah, it is sunnah to do Tawaful Qudum. Tawaful Qudum. Like when you enter the masjid, you do Tahiyatul Masjid. But because you are now performing Umrah, so you don't need to do twice. Just intention the same. Nawaitu Tawaf al-Qudum wa Tawaf al-Umrah lillahi ta'ala. So it's the same 7 times. You don't need the 14 times. Right? Like for example, if you come to the masjid, right? for Fajr, for example, it is sunnah to do what? Tahiyatul Masjid and Rakatul Fajr, right? But you can also combine, because 2 minutes, 3 minutes when they pray, right? So you can make intention Tahiyah and Qabliyatul Fajr. So sunnah, some sunnah we can combine, right? Even some ulama said, if you're going to make up for Ramadan and you pray 6 Shawwal, so intention for make up Ramadan, also the 6 of Shawwal. Yeah. So 7 times. And then Sa'i between Safa and Marwa, right? And then shaving head or trimming the hair, right? If you are the first time, it is good. It's good to shave. Second time, so that's okay, right? Because you need to shave your hair twice. When you do Aqiqah, and then when you do Umrah, or you do the Hajj, right? So that Umrah is done. So that means maybe take about 2 hours. Khalas. Right? You take rest. And then if you want to do Umrah again, you don't need to go to Medina again. Just go to where? Masjid Aisha. Right? Masjid Aisha, because that's how Aisha when she meet Hajj, she have a period. Right? So she just made Sa'i, and then when time for Hajj, she went to the Tamim, right? And then so now you find the masjid called Masjid Aisha, big masjid. You go there, you pray to Rakat, every intention, and then you go to Seven. You go to Makkah to do the Tawaf and So remember that we cannot pass by the Makkah, right? Unless you're wearing ihram in the Miqat, right? Where our Miqat will be? Is our Miqat, right? This one come people before Payalamna, right? This from Indonesia, from Malaysia, right? If you are from Syria, right? From all these directions, let's go Bir Ali, right? If you come from Egypt, Rabi. If you come from Iraq, Al-Jufa, right? Yeah.
So I got confused. Where are we going to make ihram from Medina or
From Medina, yeah.
From Medina, we're gonna.
Yeah, because go to Medina first. Yeah. Yeah.
No, like ihram for Umrah.
Yeah, yeah.
Intention. We're gonna make intention.
Intention.
Yeah.
So we make wearing ihram in the hotel,
Yes.
and then we ride the bus without intention, just wearing ihram. You know, we go to the masjid, the Bir Ali, pray 2 rakat, right? And then make intention. Yeah. Yeah.
For the man, my husband, so I will have to buy the towel from here
No, it's better over there.
from there.
Yeah, ihram is better by Medina. You can choose lots, also cheaper, right? Yeah. Alhamdulillah, when you perform Umrah or you perform Hajj, there is no certain dua that you have to memorize, right? You can read whatever you memorize. You can read Subhanallah, Alhamdulillah, Astaghfirullah. You can read Surah Tabarak, Yasin, whatever you memorize, okay? The only dua that you must read at this dua, at this one, this is wajib, right? Either Hajj or Umrah, right? So read after me, inshallah. Labbaik Allahumma labbaik. لبيك لا شريك لك لبيك إن الحمد والنعمة لك والملك لا شريك لك لبيك اللهم لبيك لبيك لا شريك لك لبيك إن الحمد والنعمة لك والملك لا شريك لك لبيك اللهم لبيك 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 لا شريك لك لبيك إن الحمد والنعمة لك والملك لا شريك لك. After Prophet Ibrahim, he built the Kaaba. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala asked him to go to the mountain Jabal Abu Qubais. And that mountain is no more anymore. It became the palace of the king. Right? And Allah said, Ya Ibrahim, call the people. So Ibrahim said, remember on that time only have Ismail and Hajar. But Allah said, call people. وَأَذِّن فِي النَّاسِ بِالْحَجِّ يَأْتُوكَ. Right? Adhin means proclaim, call. Ibrahim did. On that time, most people still in the form of arwah, spirit. Right? So, anybody answer that, right? They call the bay, and then they go to perform Umrah or Hajj. Right? So therefore, when you do Hajj or Umrah, it said Labbaik. Labbaik is, when somebody calls somebody in Arabic, and to respond politely, they call Labbaik. Right? For example, Ya Ali, you could say Naam. Right? Mother told you what you want. But I said, Ya Ali, Labbaik. That's how to respond with respect. Remember when Abu Jahl, he brought a lizard. He said, Muhammad, are you prophet? He said, yeah. Can you talk to the lizard? That's what Rasul said. Ya ayyuhad dab, man ana. Oh lizard, who am I? And lizard said, Labbaika wa sa'daik annaka Rasulullah. He knows how to respond to the person that is important. Right? And also, this dua is dua of Tawheed. Right? Innal hamda wa ni'mata. That all the praise, all the blessing is belong to you. It means, Ya Allah, I can come to you, to your house, not because I have money and I'm strong, it's because of you. You selected me, you chose me. It's ni'mah from you. Right? And also, sometimes when you are the first time see Kaaba, you feel heaven. You feel, right? So look like, wow, it's like God. I said, no, la sharika lak. You are only stone, right? And alhamdulillah, Allah protected. Imagine if Kaaba belonged to Hindu, people going to worship it, right? So even we are in Kaaba, we said, wow, right? So therefore, the first thing when you see Kaaba, what do you do? Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, La ilaha illallah, Allahu Akbar. And remember, this dua, Labbaik Allahumma Labbaik, only you read before you see the Kaaba. As soon as you enter Masjid Haram, it's not allowed to say Labbaik Allahumma Labbaik. You never hear, and you will never hear, right? That people inside the Haram say Labbaik Allahumma Labbaik, right? So when you enter the Haram, khalas, stop at the Talbiyah, right? Said Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Jamaica, with Takbir and Tahleel, right? As you know that Umrah, anytime you do Tawaf, either Tawaf Umrah, or remember that you can make Tawaf as much as you can. For example, you come to Maswad. The story of Hajar al-Aswad, when Ibrahim did rebuild the Kaaba, Allah said, Ibrahim, you have to find a stone that different than all the stones that you have in Kaaba, so people can see, can notice, where he can start the Tawaf. And Ibrahim looking for that stone, different stone, but he couldn't find for 1 week. And he said to Ismail, let me tell us today, if we cannot find, we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Right? Alhamdulillah, to run away, Jibril came. And Jibril brought what? A stone from Jannah. So Hajar Aswad is not stone from this wood, from Jannah. And Allah let Ibrahim Ismail to work hard first. Right? Then Ibrahim put that Hajar Aswad. When Ibrahim did put it, there was shining. You can see the light in the top. Right? But because after that, a lot of mushrikun, disbelievers, they're doing the tawaf and touching that, Allah cover up. Right? The shining, the light of the. So therefore in Hadith said, one of the sign of the hour, before Allah lit the Kaaba, right? Allah will bring that shining out. And there's 3 ways to start the tawaf. Sunnah, if you can kiss, that's impossible now. Right? So start by kissing, right? Bismillah, Allahu Akbar. Or you touch it. Or if not, just like this. Because the Prophet Muhammad said, Hajar al-Aswad yaminullah. Hajar al-Aswad is the right hand of Allah. Right? So therefore, when you say like this, it means what? Like you shake Allah's hand. Right? So therefore, it's very important to know the wisdom behind everything. So you can feel it. Not like this. Right? You know, sometimes you love your husband, you love somebody and die, and you find something that belongs to him and say, right? Right. And then one day, Umar bin Khattab was looked to the Hajar Aswad, I know you are nothing. You are only stone. If the Prophet did not kiss you, I will not kiss you. And Ali radiallahu anhu was behind him. I said, Umar, no, it's not only stone. I remember the Prophet Muhammad said, this stone become what? Witness immediately. It become what? Witness for you. So when somebody going to put in hellfire, Allah, no, don't put in the fire. He came to your house. Right? And then Sa'i from Safa and Marwa. What does Safa mean? Pure and clean. Right? Marwa means result, like water. The story of Safa Marwa is the story of who? Hajar. Hajar, the baby is crying, there's no water. She stood up and started walking, looking for what? Water. But she chose from where? From Safa. Pureness. What's Sa'i mean? An effort, struggling. Right? So Allah SWT wants to teach us, be like Hajar. When you start something, start from what? From pureness. Right? You get to make business. Not just borrow money from the bank. You're going to marry. Not like many people just go looking for a woman outside or on disco. No. Start from what? Pureness. Because when you are pure, end it with the marwa, with the good result. Right? So it's, when you make walking from Safa to Marwa, remember the story of who? Hajar. Question to you. Her walking produced result or not? Right? Because after 7 times, where's the water come from? Not from her effort, from helpless baby. Like this, the result will come out. Right? But there's also as a result of who? Of the effort and sincerity of who? Hajar. When you do something and you are sincere and you depend on Allah, the result not only for you, also for the others. Because Zamzam not only benefit for Hajar and Ismail, but for who? For us. Isn't it very interesting? How many 7 wonders in the world? 7 wonders, right? Like pyramid, right? And it's more wonder. Because until now, if you dig it down, you don't find water. Only in that area. Right? Restriction of ihram, right? So that means after you make intention, you cannot do the following, right? Intercourse and all matters leading to it. If you're husband and wife, right? So you have to be careful. Committing sin that caused a man to deviate from path of obedience to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Right? Umrah, Hajj, right? All the ritual of them is easy. Tawaf easy, sa'i easy. What's difficult? To be patient. فَمَنْ فَرَضَ فِيهِنَّ الْحَجَّ فَلَا رَفَثَ وَلَا فُسُوقَ وَلَا جِدَالَ فِي الْحَجِّ. Three things you cannot do. Number one is rafath, that between husband and wife. And then fusuq. Fusuq means either you, what you call, say bad word, call name, right? Hurting somebody. Wala jidala, even argument. Right? And most people, they are, mashallah, when it comes to tawaf sa'i, they're successful. When it comes to be patient, to be in control, that's the most difficult in Hajj. Remember, if you go to Hajj, go to Umrah, if you're not ready to be patient, if you are tempered, right, this is the best time to be in control. Disputing, arguing, or fighting with companion, servant of others. You will find almost something, because in America, you always have everything organized. You line up, everything. Over there, no. People can come across you, right? Even in Tawaf, people sometimes push you. There's one lady, you know, she made Tawaf, and then one of student from Medina, right? And he hit her. He hit him. And he said, why you hit me? You did hit me yesterday. I said, I wasn't here even yesterday. Right? Evil revenge in this religion. And you cannot wearing sound cloth, such as shirt, hooded, robes, cloak, underpants, right? Clothes dyed with nice fragrance, shoes, sour sleevers. So that means the shoes for men or sleever had to be the ankle and the toes is open, right? Any shoes that cover the ankle and the toes, you can't wear it. If you're wearing it, you have to bend down, right? That means you have violated the restriction. As for women, she may wear all of above, but she is forbidden to use perfume cloth or veil that cover the face and the glove, right? So if the sister, for example, she used to wearing hijab, so during the ihram, she cannot do it. Clipping nails, because sometimes some people have custom like this. You cannot do it. Yeah. Shaving or cutting or removing hair by any means from the head on, because people sometimes have custom to, right, some men like this. Some, I'm sorry. So you have to be careful during the using perfume on body or clothes by a man or woman. Because remember, when you're wearing ihram, sometimes you go down, you go right in the bus, and you're going to pass a lot of stores. Sometimes the people are saying, that's good. Right? Try to put the perfume something. Contracting marriage or acting on behalf of others, acting as a guardian for someone. Right? That's during our ihram. I will, brother, can you do worry for me? I interest in this woman. No, cannot do that during that. Right? Because basically, when you are Hajj and Umrah, you have to forget about our body, our appearance. Right? What is permitted to be muhrim? Remember, we have mahram and muhrim. What's mahram? Mahram, the woman you cannot marry. Your mother, right? Your aunts, your sister, right? Muhrim, that means when you are wearing the ihram. Taking bath or changing clothes. Right? But be careful, you cannot you use the shampoo or the soap, they have fragrance. Right? Covering the face, because something hot, because something yeah? And also something people forget, when men wearing ihram and the hot is like this. Yeah. Women are allowed to wear shoes. Yeah, it's better you wearing shoes that you can walk easily. Don't wear shoes when you get married like high difficult to walk. Covering the head by mistake, right? Cupping or opening abscess, pulling a tooth or cutting a bit. So we are sick, you can go. So this is something that what is allowed during you are muhrim, but better to avoid it. Itching in the head or body, right? But when you itching, make sure it's not just slowly. Looking in the mirror, right? Better don't look toward the mirror, because that means you're still concerned about your body. You try to forget it. Just one thing before you go to the mirror. Yeah. Wearing belts pocket around the waist, especially for men, because I'm sorry, you are underwear and all, you don't wear nothing. You have to be what? To make sure that your ihram not fall down. Wearing kohol, the black one here, the Prophet used to wear that on the eyes. Sitting under the shade of an umbrella or tent or roof. This is very important because there is a group you're going to see. Therefore, them is forbidden even, and they're riding the bus from Medina to Makkah. There's no roof. Right? Yeah, no, it is okay, you can use them. Using henna, right? Aisha now, before she wearing ihram, she used henna, right? And killing this type of animals, right? And so on. So that's a talk about what? About Umrah, right? But inshallah, before you do Umrah, we're going to where? To Medina. So we'll talk inshallah about 15 minutes about Medina, right? But before I continue, any question about Umrah?
When you do tawaf, you say when you ask me tawaf,
Yeah.
you have to pray 2 rak'ah at Ibrahim or no?
Very good. Anytime you do tawaf, the first you have to start from Hajar Aswad. And always try to be, if you go into the masjid, try to go gate number 1, the King Abdul Aziz. Because from there, the Hajar Aswad will be in front of you. Right? So you're just walking until you see the Hajar Aswad. Right? But because you're a little bit far away, you don't know exactly where Hajar Aswad. The best way, look at to the right. You see green light. Because in green light is exactly where the Hajar Aswad. So mostly what I did, like this, and then look at this. That's green light. Because green light is blocked by it. Then be like this. Bismillah, Allahu Akbar. Only in the beginning said Bismillah, Allahu Akbar. And then the second one, Allahu Akbar. Right? Allahu Akbar is enough. Right? So, Bismillah, Allahu Akbar. 7 times. You can read whatever you want. Right? Any dua, any dhikr. But the Prophet make a lot of dhikr during the tawaf. Right? Subhanallah, alhamdulillah, wa la ilaha illallah, Allahu Akbar. Right? Sometimes he read Astaghfirullah 100 times. Right? Any dhikr. Or you can read also the book. Right? Sunnah, the best is from Hajar Aswad, right, until Hijr Ismail. Hijr Ismail like cube like this, right? To make the dua that the Prophet teach us in the book. Yeah. Allahumma inna hadal bayta baytuk wal harama haramu wal abda abdu. Right? There's many dua. Why dua? But then from that to Rukun Yamani, make special dua, your own dua, in your own language. You know what I mean? So you follow Sunnah here, and then after Rukun Yamani, you read what? Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanah. Just until Hajar Aswad again. Right? And continue 7 times. And after 7 times, always Sunnah to pray to Rakaat in Maqam Ibrahim. But takbir always, yeah. Even praise, okay. But this is part of tawaf, right? But without praying, the tawaf was still valid. But it's sunnah, yeah, I guess this is it.
I have a question. When we do Umrah, we're planning, we just lost our daughter 3 weeks ago. So we're planning to do Umrah for her. So we're gonna go to Medina and Mecca. If we're gonna do, you said just a few hours, we finish Umrah. So how are we gonna do it? We're gonna go to the same places that we went, or we can do it in one place? How are we gonna do Umrah? Our niyyah to do Umrah?
You went Umrah second time in?
No, we're gonna do for ourselves, then we're gonna do for our daughter.
Yeah. So what you have to do, the first you do it by yourself, okay? That's from Medina. And then by example, the next day or the next night, you want to do for your daughter, for whoever, right? And then you go to Masjid Aisha.
We do the Umrah there.
Do Umrah, yeah.
How far is
About 20 minutes. Yeah, almost there's bus. The taxi is Aisha, they're almost very easy. But sometimes we talk to brother who would like to go Umrah tonight. Then you correct it, I can ride the van.
So we take the taxi or bus, go to Masjid
Aisha.
Aisha and do the Umrah for her.
Yeah.
So everything is done there in Masjid Aisha.
Yeah, you can you're wearing ihram. The same like you are in.
No, I mean all the Umrah we're gonna do for her is gonna be done there in Masjid Aisha.
No. Okay, Umrah have to do 5 things, right? Umrah.
Yeah.
The first one was wearing ihram. Number 2, intention.
Yeah.
And then what? Tawaf. It's not tawaf Masjid Aisha. Tawaf with the Kaaba.
So we do tawaf there and we go to Masjid
Tawaf.
Aisha.
No, go to Masjid Aisha. Then 2 rakat there. Okay? And then you go to Makkah again.
Oh, come back to Makkah and do
To
the
Makkah
tawaf
again.
for her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tawaf, Sa'i, and then Tahallul.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, yes.
Question for you. I'm going to do the same process for my mother who died like several years ago. So I'm going to shave my head the first time and I'm going to do for myself. The second time we're not having hair.
Yeah.
So,
Just take a knife, just pass it like this.
okay.
Yeah. Yes. And some people bald head. So.
Can we do Umrah for anybody else? Just only for people who are still alive?
Yeah, the hadith, there's no hadith that you do Umrah for people still alive. Mostly you do Umrah somebody passed away. Yeah. But there's nothing forbidden, but Umrah has always people who are passed away or somebody impossible to do Umrah, like become paralyzed and all this. All that.
So when you want to do Umrah for more than one person, how you do it? Each one you do it separate or how?
Yeah, have to be only for one.
And then you have
And
to
then-
do only for one,
For one, yeah.
and then you go and do for another one.
And then another one you go to the Aisha again, you do it again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for example, can you do, since you are in Masjid Aisha, can you do what you need to do for 2 people for?
No,
when
you cannot.
go- Oh, you have to go to Tawaf and come back to Aisha.
Come back, yeah. Okay. Any other question is?
What I think sister is missing, the Mika, every time someone has to do Umrah and to get out of Makkah and then come back.
Yeah, that's
That is the
really
main
good.
point.
Okay, good. Okay, inshallah. Visit Medina, the Prophet Muhammad said, لا تشد الرحال إلا إلى 3 مساجد. Don't make difficult in traveling, except if you're going to go three masjid. Masjid Haram, my Masjid Medina, and Masjid Aqsa. What it mean? You know, sometimes you're going to travel to London, to India, but it's difficult. Don't do. But if you're going to Makkah or Medina or Masjid Aqsa, even difficult, try to do it. That's the hardest thing. Because even in the verse, وَعَلَى كُلِّ ضَامِرٍ, right? When Ibrahim called the people, he said, people would come with skinny camel. Dhamir is skinny camel. Right? Or rijalan, walking. That means on that time, even skinny camel, they use it. The important I can get to, right? They said, Salatul fi masjidi hada afdal min alf salah fi maswa illa masjid haram. Pray in my masjid, right, is better than 1,000 salah in the other masjid. So 1 rak'ah equal to 1,000, right? And try don't miss a pray jama'ah 5 10 days. Because imagine 1,000 and then time 27, right? If you are in Masjid Haram, right? How many you get? 100,000. 100,000. If you pray Jama'ah, 27. If you pray 5 10 days, you can count. 27, right? Time 5.
10 million.
How many?
10 million.
10 million? 10 million. MashaAllah. And then you are there 4 days over there. And time 4 days, right? How many days? You know, if you are from Indonesia, you go to Hajj, they stay in Makkah, Medina, 40 days. So at least 30 days in Makkah. And pray Jama'ah, how much? But some Indonesians misunderstood. When they went to Indonesia, they want to pray again. They said, why? They have deposit. Not just joking. What is the etiquette of visiting? The first, try to have wudu before entering. You know, you make wudu in a hotel. You know, very interesting. The Sahaba, when they are traveling, before they enter their houses, they always visit the masjid. Rasulullah sallallahu. Pray 2 rakat and then they go home. Yeah? And then pray 2 rakat inside the masjid. And if you can pray in Rawdah, it's better, but it's difficult. Right? For women, they have certain time. So my wife will let you know, it's over there. For women, it's a certain time. For men, 24 hours. Right? And what you call? And also now, to enter Rawdah, they organize. So they have put the barrier. So you wait here. And there's barrier again, people waiting there. Right? And then after 10, 15 minutes, those people finish salat, and then they open this one. And if you see when they open, people were running, right? One day I took the pictures, very interesting. And then you had to wait. So maybe to pray Rawdah, you need maybe 45 minutes to wait. The best way, if you want to be there, just midnight, 2 o'clock, when the number is less, right? But something, maybe have some idea, 2 o'clock. Nobody, so everybody comes to 2 o'clock. Right? The Prophet said, between my house and my member is Rawdah, a garden of Jannah. Right? How distinguish between the Rawdah and Rawdah? Look at the carpet. The carpet is white and green, and the other always red. So in that area. And also, don't be selfish. Some people something. If you pray Rawdah, just spend 2 rakat. You want to pray duha, pray, just go outside. You know, because in Islam, to give preference to the others is also a reward for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So do something. Yeah. And then, so after you pray, right? You pray at the masjid, right? For men, in the sunnah, you go out and you enter from Babu Salam. I write this here. Babu Salam. Babu Salam used to be outside the masjid. Used to be. And also used to be imam there. Like they seen last year, they changed the imam now. The imam is close to the road. Right? So people, when people visit the grave, it's easy now. Right? What you have to do from Abu Salam? You enter Abu Salam, Allahumma anta salam, wa minka salam, wa ilayka ya'udu salam, wa hina rabbana bis salam, wa alikhina al-jannata da, wa salam, you are walking like this. And then, as soon as you are close, yeah. So, there is now they have sign here, right? This is the old one. They have sign here. He said, Huna Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Here is Muhammad. So you are exactly here, in front like this. Assalamu alayka ayyuhan nabiyyu wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Then you move little bit here. You can see it right here. Huna Abu Bakr. Here Abu Bakr. Assalamu alayka ya Khalifat Rasulullah wa Abu Bakr as-Siddiq. Then you move again. He said, Huna Umar bin Khattab. Here is Umar. Assalamu alayka ya Amir al-Mu'mineen, Umar al-Faruq. Right? Then you walk away. If you're going to make dua, don't make dua to the front of the grave. You turn like this, the Qibla. Because you make dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Right? As soon you come out, if you are a man, you can see the wall. That's al Baqi. There's all the grave of many Sahaba. You know, the Prophet daughters, and all this in the grave. Baqi. Yeah? So, in the hadith said, you know, when you pray, Assalamu alayka ayyuhan nabi, I said, Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa Muhammad, the angels send you salam. But if you are there, this is the hadith said, Ma min ahadin yusallimu alayya illa radallahu alayya ruhi hatta arudda alayhi salam. No one visit me. He says salam to me, except Allah bring my ruh back and to answer your salam. Right? So therefore he said, Assalamu alayka Muhammad sallallahu. Right? This is some of the dua. You can say, shout to me, inshallah, Assalamu alayka Ya Rasulullah. Assalamu alayka Ya Nabi Allah. Assalamu alayka Ya khayra khalqillah. Assalamu alayka ayyuhan nabiyyu wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Yeah. And also, remember that there's 3 dua Allah will not reject. Dua, the one who are sick, the one who oppressed, and dua when you are traveling. So you have to prepare. When you are starting to leave your house, your dua will be accepted. Take opportunity. When you are in an airplane, make a lot of dua. And Allah, Inna Allah yuhibbul mulahid. Allah loves when you make dua, you insist, Allah please. Maybe somebody sick, you make maybe 100 times, Allah please. Give him shifa, cure, right? Especially at least dua of traveling. This is dua when you are in the car or in the airplane. Right? Shout to me, inshallah, Subhanalladhi sakharana hada wa ma kunna lahu muqrinin wa inna ila rabbina lamunqalibun. Glory to Allah, the one who make this, that means airplane or car, that moving, car that follow your instruction, right? And they are very interesting. The end was it, wa inna ila rabbina, and we to our Lord will be returned. Why the dua suffering? He said, to Allah we return, because maybe when you are suffering, it's the last time. You might not return home anymore. Right? And he said, Alhamdulillah, 3 times, Allahu Akbar 3 times, right? And then you make dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Inshallah will send it to you. Right? All the du'as. This Masjid Nabawi, right? In Makkah, men, women go the same all direction. Right? Any gate. But in Medina, there's certain, they call Babul Nisa. The women have certain entrance and men have certain the entrance. Right? Inshallah, we're going to visit many places. Masjid Quba. We'll talk about what is Masjid Quba, inshallah. Masjid Qiblatain, Masjid Tu Qibla, Masjid Sabal Masajid. Right? We're going to visit the mountain of Uhud. Right? So all this, inshallah, we're going to discuss and have certain halaqah or lecture about all this before we take a journey, inshallah. This is very important, mental preparation. Number one, what? Ikhlas, very important. Because, you know, even the angel and the aged men will be surprised. There's many people, according to angel's record, he will go to Jannah. But Allah said, go to hellfire. And the angel was shocked. Right? Because nobody knows what in your heart except who? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You know, very interesting, when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said pray, when Allah said aqimus salat, establish salat, fasting, kutiba alaykumus siyam, fasting is wajib for you, wa atu zakat. But Allah will talk about Umrah or Hajj, what is it? وَلِلَّهِ عَلَى النَّاسِ. He starts by the word lillahi. Only for Allah. Why is it? Because nobody, you know, after he or she pray, hey, call me musalli, hey, I just pray. Or after fasting, hey, call me sa'im. Nobody like it. But sometimes people go to Hajj. When they come back, they change their card. Haji Hassan. Right? And when people call him Haji, get mad. Right? I'm sorry I repeat again the story about my father-in-law. His friend went to Hajj. And his name was Hassan Nasser. Hassan Nasser. Haji Hassan, yes. 7,000 men I spend money. Right? But if people call you Hajj, it's okay. You know what the story that people after Hajj they call Hajj in the Arab custom? It's a reminder. So when you come from Hajj and you cheat, you lie, the Hajj. How come you Hajj and you still doing this? The title Hajj is this reminder. How come you Hajj is still doing that? Why somebody don't pray Fajr? The Hajj, Fajr. How come you Hajj no Fajr? That's in the beginning. But now become like a title. Right? And then Sabat, patient. Very important. Right? Remember, they have to be patient in 3, right? Patient in doing good deed. Right? Because sometimes a lot of things can distract you. You are shopping. Hayya ala salah. Come and you make sure that before 10 minutes, about half hour, right? Don't do anything. Just come to masjid. Yeah, make preparation. Sabr in avoiding the haram. It's not easy. People make you mad. Right? Lot of things. Just need patience. And sabr when calamity happens. That thing happen to you. Because sometimes, you know, don't think that like in America. If I make an announcement, the bus will come, for example, at 2 o'clock. And you will say, no bus. Yeah. So therefore I said, if you want to know the nature of or the character of somebody, right, during Hajj or during Umrah. Right? During traveling, you will know who this person is. He patient or not? Now, nobody knows. Some people sometimes Even something people are fighting for what? For restroom. Brother! People fasting for the bus someday. You will see that. Yeah? Especially during hard time. Oh, people fighting for anything. Yeah? Unable to control. Right? A ta'awun, help one another. Remember that ibadah is not only praying fasting. Ibadah is mu'amal. Husnul khuluq, good conduct. Almost smile. Right? Just like when you see someone that from Kosovo, from Russia, from China, right? Don't have to like mean face. Assalamu alaikum. Right? Because walau antalqa akhaka biwajhin, tariq sadaqah, even you say with your friend or another. Assalamu alaikum. People say assalamu alaikum. Salam. Smile. Yeah. Halal zat. So we said that everything you bring is halal. Yeah. Clean yourself by repent. So therefore, it's very important from now. We close istighfar. Because you cannot meet Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala unless what? You are in the state of repentance. Adam alayhi salam, when he went to back to Allah, what did he do? ربنا ظلمنا أنفسنا وإن لم تغفر لنا وترحمنا. Right? Even Ramadan. People sometimes start Ramadan when the first day of Ramadan. So therefore they are not successful. Very difficult. Right? What does Allah did before Ramadan? He fast almost the whole Shaban. Right? That's what. So when Ramadan came, he's ready already. Right? Especially you ask Allah forgiveness. Ask forgiveness from parents, husband or wife, children, family, because you know the way to come back or not. It's very important. Yeah? Pay zakah, you don't pay zakat. Yeah? Make sadaqah, very important. The Prophet said, as-sadaqah tadfa'ul bala. Sadaqah can prevent you from bala. In some athar, the story that Prophet Ibrahim a.s. was approached by a young man, said, I would like to invite you for my nikah tomorrow. Ibrahim said, okay, I'm coming. And then Jibril came, Malakul Maut came. Go, yeah, Ibrahim, this man will not make it. Tomorrow morning, this is his time. He's going to die. Can you imagine it? He tells somebody going to die. Even doctors something difficult to say they're going to die, right? And it's Ibrahim alayhi salam. So Ibrahim is thinking, do I have to tell him or not? And he said, of course. He's going to die anyway. I don't want to feel him all night thinking about death tomorrow. But the next day, Ibrahim came, and he's still in good health. We'll have the wedding and ceremony, everything. So after a few days, he met again Malakul Maut. He said, what's going on? You cancel? He said, Allah asked me to cancel. Because he gave half of his wealth to the poor. So the night before he married, he gave donation. As-sadaqah tadfa'ul bala. This is from the hadith, right? The Prophet said, two things can change what? The taqdir, the qada. What's that? Sadaqah and dua. Dua. Why I ask Allah, Allah give, increase my rizki, increase my age, for example, right? Because dua, Allah can change. Allah the one who decided, Allah can change. Yeah? So you did already learn how to read the dua, finish to death, make sure that you did provide what your family need, right? And learn how to pray janazah. It's very important. Because every after prayer, you can hear the Imam say, As-salatu ala al-amwat. Pray for dead bodies, not only one. So every after prayer, right? And people who die there, they are lucky. Because the Prophet when people, 40 people die, everybody pray for your dead body, and ask forgiveness, inshallah Allah forgive you. Right? Learn the history of Muhammad. It's very important. I encourage you, either watching the video or you read the book about the history of Muhammad Sallallahu. Right? Then you can see the difference after you finish Hajj, inshallah. This is what you need to bring, right? Medicine, clothes, sandal, the Holy Quran, notebook, book of dua, zikr, money, right? Plastic bag, very important, because you come masjid here, you can put your shoes on the rock, right? Over there you cannot. So you have to carry with you the shoes. Because if you put it, when you come back you don't find your shoes anymore. Or you find only one. Yeah? Okay. So that I think for today, this is Maqam Ibrahim, right? Be careful, because you can see when you're doing Umrah or Tawaf, do not distract by anything. Because sometimes you make Tawaf, and the first time you see Maqam Ibrahim, and you just, people try even to wipe like this. That's not sunnah. If you want to go there, or you go there Multazam, this is Multazam, the Prophet, you know, one day, Umar bin Khattab, he going home for Umrah. Prophet said, "Ya Umar, can you make dua for me?" Umar looked at him. I make dua. He said, "Yeah, because you're going to Multazam. Anyone make dua in Multazam, he will not reject it. For sure, Allah accepts it." Very interesting. Any dua, sunnah like this, right? Only in Multazam, sunnah like this. Ya Allah, please forgive me, forgive my parents. As you bring me here today, please bring my sister, my brother. You can mention anybody that want to be here. Right? If you can cry, it's good. But it is difficult for you sometimes, especially we are from Asia, that's short. Right? How many years ago? Yeah. It's just like this, from far away. Okay. You know, in front of and also the Multazam is between Hajar Aswad and the dawn. Not the dawn. This is dawn, right? So here, that's Multazam. Very, very small. Everybody will like this. Right? For men, they have a tactic for men. You know, mostly me and my son, before Fajr, by somebody we tawaf, and then half hour before, we just stand like this. Waiting. Then when you pray, you are already close to the Hajar Aswad or close to the yeah? Yeah. So inshallah we're going to send all the type of dua. Right? Yeah. All is going to send it. So, okay, any question? And before, I think we have itinerary for the okay, did you receive this?
Yeah.
Everybody? Okay. So you know the, right? So because it's Friday, I encourage you to pray close by, with men, for men, actually, close by to the airport, like in Sitek Masjid, or Oromo Masjid, or any masjid close by. Because you're going outside the country, it's good 3 hours before, right? It's for men especially. Yeah. So you can take shower in the morning, right? Take shower for 2, for Jummah Sunnah, right? For 12 hours. Yeah, sure. And then you don't forget to make dua. I would have to cut my wear actually. And trust your Allah, please protect me. It's very important. Yeah? Any question?
Yes.
Yes.
So when we make tawaf, can we carry those string bag?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you can get it.
So we take backpack with us to put our shoes, to put anything.
No, just the small one. I think
No, when
yeah.
we go there to Tawaf and go
Yeah,
to
it's all only the
yeah, you carry backpacks, no one to put your
Yeah.
belongings.
yeah, security gift is yeah, 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 yeah. Mawar bisa lo ke basement.
Sister, can you show the bag?
Assalamualaikum. So I will give you packet, and in it will be this one that you can carry inside to put your shoes because you're going to carry. And before that, you need to bring plastic bag to make it clean. And then you will have this. This one is because we're going to tawaf together, so to recognize each other, because you know a lot of people kind of confuse which one is the group. And name tag, this one for your luggage, and please put also you can put the address in Saudi, or I mean the address here, and please put Sajoban cell phone number. The bottom, I'm going to give you this, each of you. Please put Sajoban cell number in Saudi. Inshallah, the luggage is not going to lost, but in case, so they can contact him. Okay? And Alhamdulillah, some passport is here, some is not. Again, this is the test, so who's not going have your passport yet, Allah still test you, so have to be patient. Okay. And this is the Rashid family. So if you open and I know you smile, that means you have your passport in here. Brother Nurdin, Brother Umar, I think I'm going to give you. Okay, so I'm not going to tell you who has the passport or not. You can have to find out yourself. Brother Mahdi. Smiling, but then they find something. Nobody, the one who don't get your passport in control.
Who did not get your passport? Raise the hand.
No, we got it. Correct me. All of us together.
Okay, so you can
All of us
buy.
together.
Yeah. So inshallah by
And 8 people got their passport. So inshallah, they will finish tomorrow and they'll send it. I'll let you know.
Passports are okay.
So inshallah, my wife will email you as soon as the passport arrives. Yeah. So this is a sandal.